Hello everyone, welcome to my video. I'm gonna be sharing my whole story of how I went from Singapore to Manila during this pandemic. It's a roller coaster. Some of the videos are a little bit shaky because I was trying to be stealthy and sneaky and channeling like Yes Theory and the Zack and Jay show and like being like, pretending I wasn't filming when I actually was. Because I didn't want to get in trouble. It's like airport stuff. So sorry for some of the quality of it, but I just wanted to make sure you got to see like every aspect of the journey. Hopefully I don't get in trouble with this video. But if I do, journalism. Okay, let's just like start the video. So right now I am in the throes of packing because I'm gonna be on a plane in 48 hours, which doesn't really feel real yet. So here we have what I've been packing. Oh, that's so messy. Basically it's just lots of books, lots of books to help me through my quarantine. So I'm actually really excited to read these. My grandma and I went to Changi Airport and it was a ghost town besides these people. And then the first setback hit. So I'm at Changi Airport right now. I'm checking my documents. It's taking a long time. We'll see if I can even board. I decided to get my grandma's input since both of us were just waiting there for 30 minutes.
The experience was very quiet. Huh? Nobody at all deserted like that. Last time so crowded.
There's some other people from my work already, like inside, because they came from New Zealand. So we'll see if I'm allowed to get on. Hello, just an update. I am still in the airport and have not been checked in yet because they're waiting for approval from Manila. So they're still checking documents. It's been an hour. Oh, you can't even see my smile. I had a mask, but yes. Poor bag's been sitting there. Poor bag's been sitting there for 40 minutes. Oh, and I'm not actually flying first class. It's just the line was short. So, everyone's been really nice. Like, shout out to Singapore Airlines and Changi Airport because they've been so nice about it. Like, super chill, super calm. It's just waiting, right? So. And then 5 minutes before boarding closed, I got the green light. And it became a mad dash. I was escorted through the arrival area by the really nice lady from Singapore Airlines, and she took me through immigration and security as well, which was super VIP, and it was really kind.
I need to investigate.
I love it, I love it.
Make sure that she
because of the VIP, not because of me.
And waiting on the other end of that were my awesome colleagues Tessa and Matt. It was such a relief to see them, and we were able to all board together. The boarding was super smooth and super quick, probably because there were only, 5 minutes left to board. On the plane, we had to wear a face shield and our face masks. The airline provided us with a care pack, which had a disinfectant wipe, a face mask, and hand sanitizer. So the first thing I did was sanitize everything. And then we were ready for takeoff. As we boarded the plane, we were given 3 different documents to fill out. The first was a QR code for the Philippine Red Cross Health Declaration. The second was a health declaration card to be given to immigration. And the third was our arrival card. The flight was surprisingly full, although nobody sat next to me and I felt really safe the whole time. The best thing about Singapore Airlines is the food, and this time did not disappoint. It was so good. Here's me trying to do a whole Singapore Airlines mukbang for you. It was really interesting because I didn't know where to put my face shield and my mask. In the end, my face shield was like a placemat, so it got all the noodles that I dropped. It was great. The rest of the flight was pretty uneventful. I binge-watched Community, drank some Milo, did some shots of milk, all that fun stuff you do on flights. And then it was time to land and the real fun began. So this is pretty typical behavior after a flight. Well, they were all told to sit down by the quarantine officer. Yes, there was a quarantine officer.
I will be giving you instructions regarding your classification, so kindly bring out your health declaration card or your yellow form. Magandang hapon po mga pasahero, ito po ang inyong quarantine officer.
We were let off the plane in batches, so people who had been transiting in Singapore had to stay on the flight, while people who boarded in Singapore were able to get off. But I stayed and waited for my friends, obviously. Our first stop was to hand in our health declaration form, and the person checked it and approved it. Honestly, I wasn't really paying attention when the quarantine officer was talking, so I just put L for land. I hope that was right. Anyway, the quarantine officer took it, so it's fine. Our next stop was to fill in a case investigation form to register for the swab test. We were put in a waiting area where we had to line up to pay, and after we paid, we would be able to do the swab test. The test cost 4,500 pesos, and I paid by card, which is super convenient. And then we were led to this place where our details were verified in order to be contacted for our results. And then came the swab test. This was the part that I've been dreading the most. But for all the anticipation, it really wasn't that bad. So shout out to the person who did my swab. She was awesome. And then it was on to the very empty immigration line. I was here for a while because they were busy checking my documents. But in the end, it was actually quicker than it would have been during a normal time. And then I was out of there and welcomed by the beautiful Christmas decorations, because in the Philippines, Christmas starts during the Burr months, and it's already October. I really miss the month of Christmas. When I got to the bottom of the escalator, I was redirected to this area where people were signing up to go to hotels.
Thank you. Yes, I have. Yeah. Hearing.
I handed them my hotel reservation and filled in another form. Here's me sneakily trying to walk to the baggage area while filming at the same time. It was interesting because all the bags had already been taken off the luggage thing. I don't know what you call it, luggage revolving thingy. Anyway, I was super excited to find my bags because they had warned me that the bags might not make it. And then we were really out of there. We had to give our final form to the Coast Guard, and then we were allowed to leave. We got in the car the hotel had arranged for us. It was our first taste of Philippine air in 7 months. When we got to the hotel, they did a temperature check, and then they sanitized all our bags with this cool spray thing. I didn't get a video of it, and I really wish I did. We had to disinfect our shoes before stepping into the hotel. And when we did get into the hotel, it just looked like normal, except without that many people. So we checked in. Actually, we had to check in online before coming into the hotel. And it was really cool to see how many contactless things there actually were.
Thank you for your cooperation and stay safe, etc.
Let me take you on a grand tour of my room. So this is the room. There are so many bath amenities, which is great. And they give lots of bottled water too. Yeah. I'm so excited to just I'm so excited to just take a shower and take a nap because it's been a whole day. I was really bougie and ordered room service. As you can see, it looks so good. So they provide all 3 meals, and this is the first provided meal that they gave us. I mean, I ordered room service because the first dinner was at 7 p.m. But here it is. Angus. So we have angus, which is fish, milk fish. We have vegetables, we have rice, and I think this is a dessert. Cool. Thanks, Seda. Okay, I'm squatting here because it's the only place with good lighting. But this dessert is really good. I don't know what it is, but it's so good. So some blueberry thing. I don't know what this custard is, but it's really good. Yeah, that's it. That's all I came to say. Cool. Breakfast run. All right, let's see what breakfast we have over here. So, okay, I think it's Teptilog. So there's, it doesn't say, I'm just assuming. Tell me if I'm wrong, Filipino friends. Okay, so we have beef over here, egg, garlic rice, I hope, and some pickled vegetables. And we also have an orange juice. And they also gave 3 bottles. I'm gonna use 1. But yeah, that is breakfast for today. So we get like reusable cutlery, but I don't know where mine is. So I'm just using the disposable ones. I know, I'm sorry, save the environment, but I'm using the disposable ones that they gave with my in-room dining, the ones that I had to order like room service for. And again, we're just waiting for our negative results to come back, and then we're free to go home to spend the rest of the 14 days. This top vlog is so good. I'm sorry if me talking while I'm eating like freaks you out or annoys you, but I've missed Filipino breakfast so much. Like, I love garlic rice. Okay, I'm sitting on my work laptop right now. We're gonna see if this Wi-Fi works. The Wi-Fi is not the best, and I've been spoiled by Singapore Wi-Fi, so that's another thing. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this Wi-Fi. I'm trying to log in now to the Wi-Fi, and along my setup, I have this Seda Hotel notepad and pen because all my work stuff is in my big luggage, and I really don't want to have to open my luggage, which is also why I'm wearing like the same shirt that I wore to sleep last night. Yeah, because I'm really hoping that we can go home today. So this is my really dumb dilemma because it's my own fault. But yeah, I packed so many things in my luggage because I don't think I'm gonna be able to go back to Singapore for the next 8 months. Like, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be allowed to go back to Singapore for the next 8 months. So I like packed all the things that I need, because usually I go back to Singapore like maybe like 2 months or once every 3 months. So okay, I think it's working. Awesome. Yeah, and hopefully I'll get my negative test result today and check out today and be able to go back home. So that's my hope, but honestly everything's still up in the air. And now please enjoy this montage of me just working, and working. That was my whole day in quarantine. Okay, super interesting. Just realized that this is a COVID testing drive-through area right next to the hotel. I haven't seen anyone drive through yet. It looks closed, but that's definitely interesting. Okay, here is my lunch for the day. I'm not really sure what it is, but we'll find out. If I can get this open. Hold on. Okay, here's my lunch for the day. Finally got it open. Not sure exactly what it is. I think pork. And some like bihun kind of thing. And then we have a muffin, red velvet muffin, I think. Looks good. That pork thing is actually really good. I don't know if I'm just hungry all the time, but all the food seems really good, so good job, Seda. Lunchtime conversation with you. Basically, one thing that I did when I got to the hotel was I sanitized all the stuff. Obviously, I sanitized my passport, because the passport throughout the entire process has been handled by so many freaking people in the airport, right? Every time you have to go to a new place or new, like when you're paying, when you're getting tested, when you are, obviously going through immigration, so many people are handling your passport. So the first thing I did was sanitize my passport, sanitize my phone, and I also sanitized like other things, just in case. I'm sure that Seda does a good job of sanitizing and disinfecting everything, but I just wanted to be sure, especially before I called like room service. I sanitized the hotel phone. Okay, I'm about to eat this red velvet cupcake muffin thing. That's also really good. You know what? I realized that maybe it's just like because I'm not a picky person, but I really like everything here. So the first year I was in the Philippines, I got this like meal delivery thing, and you cannot choose like what food they send you, and I was totally fine with that. And when I was like in Singapore and staying with my grandparents, my grandma just like cooked whatever she felt like cooking, and I just ate that. So this kind of like lifestyle really works for me, where I just get provided food, because I just like eat literally anything. But like I'm really enjoying this food, so yay. I still haven't gotten my test results yet. It's 12 p.m. so it's been almost 24 hours. And I know it said they would take 2 to 3 days, but like other people who've done the test have gotten their results within the same day. So hopefully hopefully I get the test results soon so I can leave, because I really don't want to have to open my luggage. That's like the main concern for me, which I know is really dumb, but I just really want to get back into my apartment, and I'll feel much more relieved like once I'm settled there and can unpack everything. So I really hope that my test results come soon. Okay, so my friend wrote to me a while ago and said she got her test result, and so I just checked my email, and yes, oh my gosh, I have literally never been so happy to fail a test. I am legit so excited to go home, you don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna go pack and see you later. I had to send in my negative result to the front desk before they could let me check out, so that's what's happening. Now they're gonna send someone up to help me get my bags, because fancy like that. And also I got this like random bruise and I don't really know what it is, but that's not really important. I'm going home, yay, finally. Packing like a shield. Thank you so much. From there I checked out. It was really smooth. Thank you. Got into another Grab where I was able to finally be on my way home. And now here I am again talking to you. I'm back in my apartment, finally. I'm so happy to be back. Honestly, that was a whole roller coaster. At the front desk, I just had to give my ID, but I think that's because they forgot who I was after 7 months of not being here. And I had to send them a copy of my negative test result as well. And then I was able to come up, unpack, take a shower. It was great. And then I had to send in my negative test result to the quarantine bureau in order to get an official certificate. So I had to fill up a form to do that. Yeah, honestly, I'm amazed at how smooth this whole process was. So shout out to the Philippine airport, because wow, I've never said that in my life, but yeah, the Philippine airport during this time was really amazing. Everything was super smooth. Wow, I'll take a shot every time I say smooth. You'll be drunk at the end of this. But it really was really smooth. Like, it was super seamless, very efficient, which is again surprising for Philippine airport, but yo, Philippine airport, you really did a good job. People at the airport were all so nice. Like, there's like coast guards and like soldiers around, but they're all really sweet, very helpful, very kind. So, and they're putting their lives on the line, right? So they're like the frontliners. So really big shout out to those people who are working in the airport, who are doing all the swab tests, who are getting everything checked. You guys are amazing. If you're watching this and you're coming back to Manila, I hope this helped to assuage your fears a little bit. If you are just watching this for fun and entertainment, thank you so much, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and getting a bit of perspective into like flying internationally during a pandemic. If you've been watching until now, you rock, thank you so much, and I guess, you know, like, share, subscribe. I don't know how to end this. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Bye.